19 months ago, almost 2 years, news broke that actor Michael K. Williams, who many know as Omar Little from The Wire, the news broke that he passed away, died of that fent. You know, it was crazy. We saw a celebrity die of fentanyl, just like the rest of us, just like anyone else. He wasn't the only one neither. Just another name to throw out there off the top of my head. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, you know, massive celebrity dies getting some fentanyl, just trying to get high. Now, I honestly never knew that Michael K. Williams used opiates or dope. Heroin was what he was attempting to buy. You know, did he know there was a chance it was laced with that fentanyl? I'm sure he most certainly possibly did. I mean, the whole world knows about this ish. It's out there killing everyone, but it was still wild for a celebrity to go out this way, you know, and there was a lot of things that had similarities to The Wire, you know, which was, in my opinion, the biggest thing that Michael K. Williams was ever in. Maybe not statistically as far as making money. He's been a part of a lot of other movies and shows and whatnot, but like Omar, The Wire is what he'll always go down in the book as being known as. If you ask me, y'all let me know if you guys agree. But there's a lot of similarities, you know. His character didn't use heroin, but he was a stick-up kid, and dope was a big part of the show of The Wire and everything like that. And it was just all flucked up, you know. He got found by a family member. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was his nephew or something like that, and they didn't find him, you know, right away. A few days had passed or whatever, because he lived alone. Went to go check up on him and found him dead. Very, very sad, flucked up situation there. But as time went on, more information, you know, came out to the world through the blogosphere to the people. You know, we saw the snapshots and footage of him buying fent. You know, the feds were already watching the individuals who sold it to them. They actually even have, you know, audio, a wire of them speaking about, yo, that pack we had, you know, that was us that killed Michael K. Williams. It's crazy. They're talking about it right on a tap phone, almost bragging about it in a way, almost thought like, yo, now I don't want to say that it's funny, but just like it was just another day, you know, slinging that fent-laced dope. It is what it is. You know, a lot of these cats know that they're killing everyone. I'm sure they all got to know, you know, and they're content and all right with it. And 4 dudes were arrested, and just the other day, the second one took a plea. 2 have pled guilty, 2 have pled innocent, and I guess are going to go to trial. You know what I mean? They might end up under the jail taking that case to trial. But the dude that we're talking about now that took the plea is the one that actually sold him the dope. His name is Irvin Cartagena. Same last name as Fat Joe. I remember that being kind of wild to me back when I heard this whole situation go down. I don't know why, just the last name or whatever. But he was known as Green Eyes on the block, and he pled out conspiracy to distribute heroin, fentanyl, and fentanyl analog. I'm not sure exactly what the fuck that means, analog or whatever. But on the sentencing guidelines, when he goes back in August, in 4 months, there's a big gap in the sentencing guidelines. You know, on the low end, he can get hit with 5 years. On the high end, he can get with 40. And, you know, when it comes to the feds, that all just goes through points or whatever, you know, based on his criminal history, his age, the last time he got in trouble, has he ever had a violent crime, all kinds of different stuff. So I don't know, we'll have to see how much he ends up getting hit with. You know, just make sure to sub up to the channel and stay tuned for updates. But once again, to reiterate, he's facing anywhere between 5 and 40. That's a big gap. And I don't know. It's very sad, you know, he flat out killed someone. I mean, a lot of people may look at it like, yo, motherfuckers is getting high. They know the risks when they do this. That's not really killing. I don't know. Like, what do y'all look at it? Do you guys look at it when people are selling this Fenty Wap that like it's different? It's not the same as the typical drug game where cats are selling drugs, cats are doing drugs, and everyone knows there's a possibility that someone could OD or whatever. It may happen from time to time. We know with this Fent, it happens all the fucking time. So I think it's a little different, And then obviously, it's like, were these dudes known for having clean packs or whatever? I don't know. I don't know what the case was, but 5 years just seems like a pretty light sentence. So again, we'll have to see what happens. But part of the stipulation of this plea was that this guy, Green Eyes Irvin Cartagena, had to, when taking this plea, flat out, put out there that he was taking responsibility for Michael K. Williams' death, even though that wasn't one of the things he pled out. It was just federal conspiracy drug charges. He had to make it the court and everyone aware that he was taking responsibility for his death. And this dude is 39 years old. It's been some time now. He was probably 38 or 37 back when this happened. Michael K. Williams was 54. And, one of the other 4 charged in this case, 70 years old. Can y'all believe that? 70 years old, out pumping them drugs out into the community and into the world. And he's the other dude that took the plea. He's already pled out as well, awaiting sentencing. But the 2 other dudes who are 57 and 56 are the ones that actually pled innocent, not guilty, and are fighting this case. I think they're gonna end up super slay taking it to trial, But for real, this fentanyl is just crazy. I try to mention it every time I can when creating content. You know what I'm saying? We know it's out there. Everyone knows what it is. And it's, not just fentanyl. There's a lot of other substances out there that aren't what they used to be, or they're not what they're supposed to be, and they're highly toxic and will kill your ass or have other really bad effects. So once again, if you're out there getting high, put them drugs down, man. Try to get clean. Or if you got a friend, a loved one, try to reach out to them and just be like, yo, this ish has got to stop. Value your life. It's just a different game nowadays. Back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my bro Casey. He's said this quite a few times in lives. Like, back in the day, you could be a junkie your whole life, quite possibly, depending on how your get down was. But it just ain't like that no more. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of time for your ass ends up laying it down, taking that dirt nap. It might sound flucked up the way I'm saying it, but that's just what it is, man. As we see even celebrities, y'all heard Michael K. Williams, Omar, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, and there's more out there, just trying to get high, even with their celebrity status and the money they got, they end up getting this poison as well. So comment, let me know what you guys think about all this. But something else I wanted to mention before I leave y'all is there's a really good film that Michael K. Williams was a part of. I believe it came out before he passed, or maybe it came out after, but it was one of the later films he worked on. Is called Body Brokers. Another movie, like I was saying, there were similarities from The Wire to Michael K. Williams' life and death or whatever. I don't want to say it's exactly similar, but it's just a real interesting movie about, you hear body brokers, like, yo, what the fuck is that? Some trafficking ish, or some ish where motherfuckers are buying and selling organs and body parts. No, it's about how insurance companies and rehabs and everything, how it's just a big game, and there's individuals out there that done cracked the code on how to flip bodies, human beings, into treatment facilities and aftercare and medications and things like that, and how to pimp the system and get paid. It's a really interesting movie. Something else to check out if you're possibly living that lifestyle, getting high. Like, it's something wild to see, to really make you realize how all this is just a fucked up game being played out here, where motherfuckers is getting rich, and you're playing the game with your own lifeline, and it's really not worth it. But that's all I got. R.I.P. Michael K. Williams. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Be back with an update when dude gets sentenced. Let me know what you think about all this. Thanks for watching. It's Coffee. I'm up out of here, y'all. Peace.